Today, we're unlocking one of the most misused verses in the entire Bible. For centuries, this one verse has been used to justify tyranny and crush dissent. To really get it, we have to forget modern politics and go back to ancient Rome. See, Paul wasn't writing philosophy. This was urgent advice for a church in real crisis. He's writing around AD 57, right after Jewish Christians returned to a very tense city. Paul's biggest fear? That some Christians might refuse to pay taxes, endangering everybody. This showed their faith wasn't a threat, but a community of good neighbors. Okay, so the whole thing really hinges on one single Greek word that Paul chose. And here it is. Paul commands subjection, not obedience. That's a huge difference. You can respect the institution while still disobeying an evil command from it. This means even a tyrant like Caesar is, weirdly, God's agent for civil justice. Right, but what about a Nero or a Hitler? What happens when the government becomes pure evil? Theologians figured this out centuries ago. You honor the office, not the wicked person in it. Bonhoeffer, facing the Nazis, argued that God's call to justice always overrules the state. So what ties all this together? It all pivots to one powerful idea: love. Paul brilliantly reframes everything, paying taxes, showing respect, as just practical ways to love your neighbor. So, submission isn't a political act. At its heart, it's a relational act of love. And why is this so urgent? Paul says it's because the time is incredibly short. He tells them to stop living in the darkness of Roman culture and live like people of the day. The final command isn't about trying harder. It's about putting on Jesus Christ himself. So how do you love an enemy or submit to a Nero? You don't. Christ in you does. This transforms Romans 13 from a rule book into a roadmap for radical, selfless love.